For 15 years, John Calipari was the most recognizable figure in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, a Hall of Fame coach whose dream was to coach in what another Hall of Famer called Camelot. Calipari was a king of UK until he wasn't. Last night, Cal came back with Arkansas for an unfamiliar night that ended with a familiar result.
I looked up a couple times, and I thought we were losing because I kept looking at Kentucky instead of Arkansas.
John Calipari has come out on the right side of that scoreboard more than anyone else at Rupp Arena, a place he always revered. Saturday night was no different in an 89-79 win.
It's hard to win in here. We needed to win a game. So it didn't matter who it was against. I made it clear. It was a privilege and an honor to coach here. We had 15 unbelievable years, a great run.
And the head coach of the Razorbacks, John Calipari.
Booed in a place that once loved him, the head hog downplayed any extra emotions.
I got 190 texts by the time the game ended, and I'm guessing a bunch of them are former players. Not that they're ever going to root against Kentucky. I went to school here, but they also have a relationship with me.
Cal called on new Hogs and former Wildcats to show that. Zvonimir Ivisic, Adu Thiero, and DJ Wagner combined for 45 points, with all three scoring in double figures and playing with some added intensity in their returns to Rupp.
I called them in together, and I said, "Are you guys okay going back here? You're going to be okay?" And they all said, "We're fine, Coach. We're worried about you."
Nobody wants to come back, to where you were at for a long time. And, you was winning there. Nobody wants to come back and lose. So getting that dub, we had to do that for him. He's always had our backs. We felt like tonight we had to really have his. We got a decent bit of W's here while we was here, so it's good to walk out of here with another one.
Mark Pope and this UK team have gotten plenty this year too. But defensive issues are catching up to these Cats, who are dealing with injuries and looked fatigued in a second half they did not control.
I have a locker room that was as hurt as we have all season long. They know what this building means. They know what this jersey means. They see everything and hear everything, and they know what matters. And they're getting an up close look at how much it means to the people that they're playing for.
For one night, the former head coach got to experience it again. And for another game at Rupp, Calipari got to do it on the winning side of that scoreboard.
We just needed to win so I can keep coaching. It's the hardest thing is you're coaching them, you're teaching, you're bringing them together. They got to feel some success to know that we're on the right path.
About 5 years of covering games at Rupp, I think that's the loudest I've ever heard the place. It was a pretty unforgettable atmosphere. Not the result UK fans wanted, but it is one game, long season to go.